Hello and welcome to Prep. Today I'll be sharing one of the most important parts of the writing module. If you miss out on this, you will not be able to get your desired band scores. So watch this video carefully as I will be sharing the performance standards that are used by the examiners to evaluate your CELPIP writing test. And before we move ahead, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to our channel. I have noticed something that a lot of test takers like you yourself tend to take the test without even understanding the performance standards or knowing how you're evaluated. What are the raters or what is the examiner actually looking for in your writing or speaking tests? Because these two tests are very subjective in nature, and which makes it even more important for us to know how are we actually evaluated. And once we understand the evaluation criteria, we will be able to present those things in our writings as well as speakings. So let's have a look at the performance standards of the writing test. Now, if you've watched my previous video, you know that there are at least 4 raters who rate your writing test, which means there are at least 4 people who will be going through your writing test and would be giving you the scores based on coherence, content, vocabulary, readability, and task fulfillment. Now let's have a quick look at what each of these actually mean. Starting off with content or coherence. This category measures how smoothly and effectively the ideas float together to form a meaningful and coherent whole. This means that you should write in such a way that your sentences are meaningful and the transition from one sentence to the other or from one paragraph to the other is flawless or is smooth. There should be no unnecessary hiccups or pauses that impact the flow of reading of the reader. So first thing you have to see is, are the ideas explained clearly? So your ideas should be clear. The ideas should be well recognized so that the reader, which is the rater or the examiner in this case, can easily follow what has been written. Then the test taker, which is you, have to describe or express precise meaning and explore deeper levels of meaning. Now, what exactly does this mean? It means that you have to express accurately, precisely what are you trying to convey, and here you should also explain yourself, which means that you have to follow the PEE strategy, wherein you have to put the point, explain it, and also give an example if needed. The second one is vocabulary. This category assesses how well the test taker uses vocabulary, idioms, phrases to make her ideas understandable. So here you have to ensure the range of words are sufficient to complete the task. You have to showcase wide range of variety in terms of your vocabulary. Use different words, do not use the same word again and again, use the synonyms. Number 2 is that how well you can use words that express precise ideas clearly. This means you have to use topic specific vocabulary that is related to the topic at hand. So for example, if the topic is about a school setting, right? You're talking about a school situation, and instead of using words like teachers, students, pupils, staff, the administration, if you start using words like people, it becomes not topic specific. So then your ideas are not expressed in a precise manner. Can you combine words to express precise meaning? Again, here the focus is majorly on the choice of words, the vocabulary that you use, how wide is the range, and whether or not you're able to express yourself precisely using topic specific vocabulary. Third one is readability. Now this assesses or measures how intelligible and fluent your writing is. So the first thing that the examiner notices is how much do errors in word form, spelling, and punctuation interfere with readability. Readability is how ease of reading, or how easy is it to read. Then how does the test taker control of grammar, syntax interfere with or improve readability? Grammar, you guys already know, it includes everything related to prepositions, articles, tenses. Everything has to be accurate as much as possible. And syntax is basically your sentence structure. Is your sentence structure wherein we use object, verb, and subject, is there any issue with that? Is it interfering, or the sentence structure accurately used? Then we also check the complexity and the variety of sentence structures. You have to showcase simple, compound, complex sentence structures in your writing. You also have to use paragraphing and formatting to improve your readability. If you write everything in one paragraph, it might confuse the reader. They might not be able to comprehend it properly. So we should know when to move from one paragraph to the other paragraph. We usually suggest writing in 3 to 4 paragraphs depending upon whether it's task 1 or task 2. You also have to use connectors and transitions appropriately and effectively. So don't sprinkle them around unnecessarily. Use connectors only where they're actually needed, where they help you from smoothly transitioning from one sentence to the other, or smoothly transitioning from one paragraph to the other. Last but not the least is task fulfillment. This category considers how well the content of the response addresses the task requirements. So as the word suggests, it checks whether or not you're fulfilling the task at hand. So whatever the question is asking, whether or not you're answering it correctly. So understand the instructions and do everything you can that is asked to do. How well does the response address the task? How complete is the response? Are you covering all parts of the question? So there are different parts of the questions, there are different bullet points. Are you addressing each and every one of them? Is the register of the response appropriate for social context? Register is basically your tone. So whether you're using register that's informal, formal, depending upon the situation, and you have to then check the word count, which is between 150 to 200 words is what you have to write. This is how your writing performance standards look like in one table. So you can quickly take a screenshot of this for your own reference, and whenever you're practicing at home, you can check whether or not you're fulfilling these factors on the right hand side. If something is missing, you have to work on them. If not, you're good to go. However, I would highly recommend that you take the feedback from a trained professional, someone who's a certified CELPIP instructor, like the team that I have with me. I, along with my entire team, we are certified for taking the CELPIP classes, training for CELPIP. So if you have any questions, if you want to get the feedback on any of your writings or speakings, we would be happy to help you out. And before you go, subscribe to the channel because I have a lot of content related to CELPIP coming up. See you soon.